that video you just watched is going to keep popping up in these debates that we're talking about. So it's not going to be like a one-to-one here that we're just only going to talk about that right now. But we're just going to talk about a few of the, there's 5 issues we want to talk about. The first issue we want to talk about is this, the proliferation of nuclear energy. So as more and more states are trying to get energy from nuclear sources, the argument goes like this. If they do that, then they're going to get their hands on nuclear material. So the conversation goes like this. Nuclear energy is cheap and it's clean. Now, there used to be a time when we said radioactive waste and all that stuff, the cleanness wasn't there. But compared to burning coal, if you're concerned about greenhouse gases, nuclear energy actually becomes a pretty good alternative. Cheap relative to using coal, relative to using oil, those sorts of sources for oil. So let's say Iran, and Iran is a big user of nuclear energy. And so if they develop nuclear energy, this means a few things. This means that the non-nuke state, because when we say they don't have nuclear weapons, but they have nuclear energy, here are the things that they're going to get as a result. They're going to get nuclear material, and that's unrefined. You can't put it in a bomb. If you put non-refined stuff into a bomb, what you get is what's called a dirty bomb. A dirty bomb, so a nuclear weapon explodes, you get the mushroom cloud, it's huge like that. A dirty bomb is just a regular explosion, but the nuclear material in there starts to spread out. And so you don't get a nuclear explosion, but you do get some radioactive effects in a smaller area. But honestly, that's not really what the concern is, the dirty bomb. It's this right here, this mushroom cloud. So nuclear material is going to be in that country now because the nuclear energy is in that country. But remember, it's unrefined. They're going to have more nuclear technology, and they're going to have more nuclear expertise. Now, it's not one-to-one that if I'm an expert in nuclear energy, I'm an expert at nuclear weapons, but it does increase the ability for those things in that country. The other thing, so that's going to be one conversation about this proliferation of nuclear energy doesn't make nuclear weapons more likely. All the research says no, but try convincing people who are concerned about nuclear proliferation that. Another issue, but I think there's 6 issues, because there's another issue I want to bring up, and that's that nuclear weapons are an easy way to build international prestige. The value of nukes is largely symbolic. I'm probably not going to use this nuclear weapon. If I do, I know nukes are going to be raining down on me. So I'm not getting the nuke so much to use it, but to say I have a nuke. It's symbolic in that sense. I am one of the cool kids now. I'm one of the nuclear club. It's, in a way, it's a symbol of what it means to be a modern state, in the same way that every state really has their own airline now. Whether you are a developed state or an undeveloped state, there's a national airline, because that's part of what it means to be a state in the modern world. Nukes is sort of that same thing. If you want to be seen as a modern state, nukes are a great way of achieving that. So those are 2 key issues about this. Let's talk about a few more issues. You're going to watch a video about this guy named AQ Khan and his network. AQ Khan, just very quickly, was the person who helped develop nuclear weapons for Pakistan. Once Pakistan developed those nuclear weapons, a bunch of other countries came asking for AQ Khan to come help them too. The question is, does he? Can he? All that sort of stuff.